I want to try making a gathered skirt with this lovely burnt orange kind of fabric that I found on Ammo Threads, which is a dead stock fabric website. I'm going to be using this tutorial by Rosary Apparel. I have used this tutorial before, so I kind of know what I'm doing with this. I think this is going to turn out so cute. I started by cutting out the pattern pieces, which was basically a bunch of rectangles from the main fabric and the lining. And pockets, because we always need pockets. I sewed the pockets to the side seams, and then I sewed the side seams together around the pocket pieces. My sewing machine hates gathering stitches, so here starts the hours and hours and hours of hand gathering. I got about halfway through this project, and I genuinely didn't know if I was going to like the end product. The fabric was a little bit thicker than I expected, so I thought the skirt was going to be way too voluminous to wear on a daily basis, and the elastic waistband wasn't looking how I wanted it to. But sometimes you just gotta trust the process, and on this occasion, trusting the process paid off. I gathered the main fabric and the lining down to the size of the waistband. I basted these two layers together with the lining skirt inside of the main skirt. I then pinned the waistband to the skirt, first sewing the right sides together before flipping the waistband over and top stitching the waistband down. When I made this skirt before, I followed the tutorial and used 3 thin pieces of elastic for the waistband. This made it sit a little bit weird on my waist, so I used 2 thick pieces of elastic instead. I sewed the channels for the elastic, threaded each piece through the channels, and this is how it turned out. I think this is the perfect project for beginners because the pattern is basically a bunch of rectangles gathered to fit your size. I've already worn this skirt several times, and it's definitely going to be a key part of my winter wardrobe. If you want to see the full tutorial, check out Rosary Apparel's tutorial on YouTube. I highly recommend it. There's one part left of this little winter clothing mini-series, so come back for part 3, where I'll be attempting to make an adjustable pinafore dress.